big Champions League midweek for both the boys and the girls. And oh yeah, I love this. The new ones over there. McKay. We've got McKay. Quality new works by North Bankston. Lots of teams in the men's Champions League mega group are on 13. We're on 10. If just we were the only ones to play on one, we'd go second above Bayer Leverkusen. But actually there are two other teams on 10 playing each other, Dortmund and Barca. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to work out in these sort of mega groups whether, normally you'd think best 2 points are awarded one each rather than 3 to either of them. But I'm still not completely on top of what's best in these groups. The women's group is simple. We've got Vålerenga, and we know that we have absolutely got to go there and win. Not many of I watched us play Vålerenga once already. Not many of their players massively registered on my psyche. Monaco have got quite a lot of ex-Prem players. Obviously, Balogun, who we got a lot of money for. Brice Embolo, who's sort of been a young Swiss striker for about the last 5 major tournaments. I swear, it's one of those forever young players. Their defence is ex-Prem. There's Salisu, who I thought was very good when I saw him play for, a Southampton team that got relegated. Is it Kehrer, the West Ham German centre-back, who I was less impressed with. A few other players I know from tournament football, from the Prem. Minamino, of course, sorry. Ex-Liverpool hard-working Japanese striker who's done damage to us before. Akliouche is a young player. I really like the look of Akliouche. So Henri picked him up for that Olympic team. I saw him play for them. He's a real danger. And Golovin, who I remember again from Unleash the Dog, from a tournament with Russian, really impressed. They're a team of strong players. They've beat Barcelona. They've had a few other disappointing results. I think they're in a good position against Benfica until they went down to 10 men. It's not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination, especially considering the fact that being Arsenal's left back is akin to being a drummer for Spinal Tap. Dropping like absolute flies are left backs. I imagine that Monaco, if they've got any sense, will have seen the effectiveness of the mid-block against us and will send out a narrow back four. Actually, if we end up being forced to play Kieran Tierney, that could be to our advantage. The most effective way to free up space for our wide players against a narrow block has got to be getting the fullbacks to overlap. A million commentators on the Arsenal have said the same thing, that putting Partey at right back and Timber at left back, it simply hasn't worked for us at all. It seems like every single player who's ever played fullback for Arsenal's pulling up. I think we're next going to hear, Lee Dixon stubbed his toe and fucking Nigel Winterburn's pulled his hammy. But if we do end up with anyone left to play fullback, I'd like to see a right foot on the right and a left foot on the left. Let's see. It's pretty cold now. I guess it's only going to be colder later on this evening, let alone tomorrow in Oslo. I think I'm going to have to go and buy some warmer clothes for the 2 games. Come on, the Arsenal.